Hello, hello. I know it's been a while, but I am back, and I am playing Shadow of the Erdtree. Woohoo! Do-do-do. Like normal, setting up my thumbnail. Okay, just about ready. Okay, now popping that chat out. There we go. A hefty cracked pot. Okay. So yeah, this place looks like they're actually showing what's inside those pots. Hello. Yeah, these things. Hey, Ozzy, how's it going? Hope you've been doing well. Good, glad to hear. I'm doing pretty good. Got today and tomorrow off, so woo. And this Shadow of the Erdtree is difficult, but I also am am laughing at the people who laughing and raging at the people who are like the gate Shadow of the Erdtree is just too hard. Where? If you're very tired, at any point you need to go to bed. Okay. I I do plan to stream tomorrow too. By the way, big ass door and small door on the side. That makes it look like Alice in Wonderland. Yes, it's from Soft. Exactly. Mm. That's one of the things that I've been saying. It's from Soft. And I think that my perspective is a little bit different than a lot of them because a lot of them I'm pretty sure just came back in after like not having played it for a year with their old character, and they were like, "Oh my god, I'm being two shotted," and, and I'm just like, "No, I've been getting two-shotted by other things in the main game. Have you guys forgotten? Complaining it tastes so much like baked dough. Yes. One of the things that I was saying as people were talking about how hard it is was, you know, guys, this is just me looking forward to being able to start it. So yeah, I've got a few new weapons. This thing is a big ass anvil. Okay, so where's that coming from? Is that just molten rain? Your words are minimal compared to difficulty. Like, Brother Christ, that's why I play Elden Ring. Yep. Oh, it looks like it's that guy who's causing it. I mean, one of the things that people were bitching about is the Erdtree blessings and the Reverend Spirit S blessing. And frankly, you saw me struggling with that first boss. I think that a lot of people who were having major problems just weren't willing to disengage and explore some more, and then find out that, oh, if I just explore some more, I can get some blessings that's going to make things a bit easier. Because that's also part of FromSoft games, like you're saying. Sometimes you need to actually learn to disengage and go and go explore some. There we go. Got you. Solves his hood. And a rain of fire. It needs 52 faith. Yeah, I've got some faith, but I don't have that much faith. Somber Smithing Stone, number 9. Yeah. Also, do you like my shield? Key. It's a grace. It's a grace. It's a grace. It's a grace. 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 So yeah, this is the map that I have so far in Shadow of the Erdtree. Once a year, my school does a sports day, and it was today. I played three football soccer. I understand what you mean. In matches, ran 100-meter dash, ran a relay. He competed in long jump, ran 400 meters, did javelin, and basically no breaks. Oh dear God. Oh, and let me show you the shield's ability. Like it? My shield is also a flamethrower. And yeah, I'm sure your legs are aching. Ancient ruins of Rao. I mean, really said rah. I need to rewatch Lego Batman, but I vaguely remember what you're talking about. I love Lego Batman, though. It's just been a long time since I watched it. Ah, open area. Seek victory. Yeah. Oh, I was mentioning this to my wife if before, not before, but like a couple days ago. Ah, not a couple days ago. Last night. Nah, and I was telling her that I see difference between the Elden Ring community and the Dark Souls community. I'll see messages on here saying, "Behold death," as a lot more often than I see "try jumping." It, it the little messages don't seem to troll you anywhere near as much in Elden Ring as they did as they do in the Dark Souls games. Do 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 do. Other news. Last week when I was talking about that one girl I was chatting with, well, she now exclusively calls me by name by name Oski. It really is Oscar, and it keeps drawing in my notebook. Well, that's kind of cool. It's because nobody believes we aren't dating, but we're just friends. Okay. Oh, trust me, I understand how that goes. It's like it's people can't accept the idea that you can just be friends with somebody of the opposite gender. I know that all too well. I think that, yeah, exactly. But for real though, I can think of one upside. People think I have a lot more game than I actually do. Oh, I get that. I think I've used that to my advantage in the past too. Oof. You got me. Oh no, I died. This game's too hard. This game is unfair. I died. The Wizard of Oz. Nice. No, just not even, I don't even fucking care. That's just fun. Roll with it. Yeah, I know. So hard. It's unfair. It's unfair. Ow. Well, that was a grab attack that I was not expecting. Because I was blocking, but blocking does not protect you against grab attacks. Again, oh no. Oh no. Now, if I want to talk about insane bosses, then we can talk about Millennia. Which I am at in the main game, by the way. I hit Millennia and I went, oh, fuck. I am backing away from this for now, was my response to that. Why can't they put an easy mode in? Oof. I mean, when I die in a game like this, I just laugh. I know people who talk about losing controllers and stuff over these games, and I'm just like, what is your problem? Oh, that was close. But I still won. Yep. Why isn't there journalist mode? What? Journalist mode? So, who's casting that? Oh, thank you. My bad. Good point. That's actually my stance. My bad. I was using their words. Journalist is the correct way to say it. Thank you for the correction. Well, that that thing just told me about bugs. There is an emoji for social distancing? What the hell? By the way, it actually read out on my screen as the emoji being called social distancing. I thought I mentioned because you've asked what is because I think you're the person who asked me in the past what some things have isn't read out as. Ah, I died. I died. Oh dear Lord. Wash hands, sanitizer. Thanks, Doc. Jeez. Now let's see if I can get back to where I died, so I can get those runes back. Person Purple stage event. That's what it calls it. How the YouTube emojis work. Got him. I don't feel. I feel like. I mean, the emojis are the emojis are cool. There you go. Hey, Amster. So, do you like the anvil that I'm using? Oh, nice. You found the secret castle? That's cool. What the hell is that weapon? This is the weapon. The anvil hammer. I hit things with it. And I do lots of fire damage along with regular damage. And I have and I have a Samsung phone, an Aussie. I do not like Apple to the point that I actually boycott Apple. I'm gonna put a sacrificial twig on and just keep moving forward. By the way, what are the in alternate names that I know it would saw you as is hammer. Well, that's cool. And just so you know, hamster, I do still have the giant crusher. Just saying. Bondstone. What's a bondstone? Okay. Hey, I honestly found Forspoken fun. Then LED told me to buy food instead. I never got around to actually using the item crafts and stuff for like making the fire pots or all that stuff. Hey, the gameplay is fun. Yeah, I mean, yeah. As long as you're ready for the cringe, go right ahead. I had a great time with it. Wow, wham. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Okay. I hope you enjoy it. I have not played it, and I don't really intend to buy it myself, but... Eh. And get into your walls. I mean, he's already in my walls. Do you want him in your walls too? Try beating to a pulp. Okay. You like that? And your local Tesco's? Okay. Aha, that looks like a good place where I can jump down. I live for garlic bread. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I was figuring from the context. Oh, there is? I don't know that there's a pizza cutter in Bloodborne. Huh. Yep, I've been told to do that, but I've never considered it but I've never considered it. I kind of figured that since you were asking. Just don't consider it in the first place, okay? Seriously. Oh, you're off school for 6 weeks? Cool. That does mean you need to find things to do. But yeah. Oh! And that's why I put that twig on. I'm gonna go to last site of Grace visited because I want to use those runes. Can't wait for 8. Oh, cool. Yeah, I never know where hell boss is gonna go. Ouch. Yeah, I've been hearing about just how bad that episode was. I, I stopped watching after the third episode because I found other things more interesting. But frankly, I'm considering binging the rest of the episode just because it sounds like it's really gotten bad. Ow. Oof. This guy's a bit of a bitch, isn't he? And that's why I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go use my runes. Disney lightsabers are glowing baseball bats. I've been saying that for a long time. Yes. Baseball bats. I don't really count, honestly. Nice. Got him. Okay, cool. I have a PayPal, but the PayPal actually has my actual name on it, so I don't tend to want to show that. And no, I don't have a Patreon. I do have StreamYard, though. If you're asking for ways to donate. I haven't done much with it, but I do have, but I do have StreamYard. That would require me to watch horror. I mean, dude. The Star Wars Acolyte, from what I've seen up to, through episode 3, my video would that you're asking for would basically be saying, eh. Oh, no, it doesn't need to be 100, it doesn't need to be 1,000. I need to get to 500. At 500 and 4,000 watch hours, then I can activate super chats. Does not need to hit 1,000. Except I don't do that. I think that is something that makes me a little bit different from others. I actually, I give you guys what I actually think. I don't really care what others say. Okay. As long as you're just joking, fine. But I'm just saying. But I have actually thought about things like that, and if I wanted to dishonestly market my channel, I could do some of that. And the problem there is that so many people are grifting off the Acolyte, and after episode 3, where everyone was like, "This is the worst thing ever," I'm just like, "It's not really." And that's part of why I kind of stopped covering it, because I was like, you know what, I don't really care. And I actually got some flack from people for saying that, yeah, it's not that bad, guys. Make cookies yesterday, but accidentally used vegan chocolate chips, and they taste fucking terrible. Ooh, I'm sorry. To be honest, I don't like vegan food. Like the Impossible Beyond burgers taste already, but you can't do much except grilling meat, since it's made of flour and pea protein with a bit of food coloring. Yeah, I mean it's not that bad, but if that's all if that's the only quote unquote meat you're having, eventually, for myself at least, you start finding yourself having cravings. Even when this is the really good quality stuff. Now, do you remember me talking before about spiders and scorpions, and me suggesting that you just look at them as scorpions? This is an example of that. Yes. Yes, exactly that. Exactly that, Ozzy. So just look at them as scorpions, okay? It's a scorpion with extra legs. Think of it like that. I'm gonna get one of my accidentally vegan cookies. Okay. Well, it is it vegan? Because unless you're making sure not to use chicken eggs, it's not actually vegan. Just saying. Yep, exactly. I mean, I'm using I'm using blunt trauma, but that's what I'm doing. Oh, okay. I'm just saying that if you're doing vegan, there's a really good chance that unless you're actually trying to do vegan, you're probably going to accidentally you, violate it, because vegan is really strict to some things. Ah! Ouchie! I use some sort of protein substitute? Okay. I died. I died. Oh no. Oh no. Wow. Brain freeze. Brain freeze sucks. Okay. There's a bully at my school called Avy, and someone shouted out in the milk class, "Next one to talk has a crush on Avy," and everyone was quiet, and Avy just looked up dumbfounded. Like you're saying, Joe Messi impression, bitch. Okay. Uh-huh. Kaboom. 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 Boom. 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 Okay, and it calls it a scorpion liver, so those things are scorpions. Okay, scorpion, not spider. I'm so fucking lucky. Like, of course, the shy girl I befriended 10 years ago turns out to be one of the funniest, cutest girls is my tutor? Is that what you mean? Okay. Okay, cool. So it's like a homeroom grade. Cool. Tutor means something a bit different in America, so that makes sense. Well, that's also why I asked. Which, by the way, I've been the tutor when it comes to the American now in a way of looking at that. That's probably what I was asking. Mm-hmm. Except a tutor typically is a one-to-one relationship. So no, I don't really think it's all that similar. Mm-hmm. Yep, you have a math tutor, and he probably works with you one on one. Yep, exactly. They're only A level. They're not S level. Aha! They're not S level. How dare they not be S level? It's a hippopotamus. I mean, it doesn't look like it doesn't look a lot like a hippopotamus to me, but I fought a boss that they called the Golden Hippopotamus, who in this universe looks a lot like this guy. Ow. Killed it! A Erdtree favorite! Woohoo! Aha, I see. I can upgrade my Erdtree! Da 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 da! And I am gonna be back in a sec myself. Okay, I'm back. UK plugs are very well designed and have amazing mechanisms to ensure that you aren't able to electrocute yourself. Unfortunately, the shape of it means the only way they can bounce is prongs up. Ouch. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so I went through the little tunnel to get here. That's it. Boop. How do I hide my search history? I don't want another run-in with the FBI. Ah. Well, I'm not really sure I want to help with that. I mean, I know how to do it. I mean, for one thing, I'll give the very basic thing, which isn't going to hide everything. Go into your search history and just hit delete. There's ways to get around that. The best way to, but I'll say that the best way to not have search history is to think about it beforehand. Ding-a-ling. And then use a VPN. Because guess what? When you search things, Google can see your IP address. They know what you've been searching. So invest in time travel and change how you did it. Mm-hmm. That's why you have to think before you do things. Let's see here. Mm-hmm. Erdtree. Ba da 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 da. Okay, let's try go doing this again. Again. You type nose with your nose. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes, you are a psychopath. Some of your questions have made has made that seem pretty clear to me. I mean, that doesn't mean you're a bad person, but some of your questions definitely come off as psychopathic. Waiting for H. Mm. Oh, Hasbro Hotel season 2. Okay. I still have not watched the most recent episodes, to be honest. Why wouldn't they have bees in hell? Well, oh sure, Upstairs is good. I don't know. What do you call a bisexual dinosaur? Oh god. Yep, that makes sense. A man walks into a bar. Ouch. Yep. Reverend Spirit Ash. Wait, what caused that to come out there? I mean, I already beat that thing. Why did it just something come out now? I'm right here. Go ahead. Yep. I use chicken butt a lot. Recently, I've actually been having a client who's been going, you know what? And my response is, chicken butt. Sheep butt. Lamb butt. Cow butt. Goose butt. Okay. Okay. Moose butt. A little bit more concerned about the moose butt than about the goose butt. On a side topic here, do you remember that I'm from a suburb of Green Bay, Wisconsin? In other words, yes. Yes, I know how big moose are. I've seen one in person. I'm in Iowa. Do you think that means that's where I grew up? I've been around a lot of the Midwest. I mentioned multiple times that I grew up around Green Bay. I mean, I get that you didn't know that in Antarctica. I mean, there's some people who think that Green Bay is Antarctica. So, I mean, fair play. I've seen plenty of people act like Green Bay is Antarctica. Green Bay, Wisconsin, home of the Packers. Oh, okay. You're making a joke. Sorry. I know the Green Days are bad. That's why I thought that it was a legitimate misunderstanding. So that's why I was making it clear. I've heard Green Day. I know. Ah, looks like that place that can jump down. Okay, I guess we're gonna jump down. Whee! I thought you only heard to yield fancy bard. It's grit, but still. Okay. I mean, I prefer bardic music to most things I hear current day, but I know current day shit too. Oh yeah, bardic shit is awesome. Some of the best stuff I've heard recently has actually been while playing in Skyrim, and you go to the right place, and you get to hear actual bardic music just being randomly done. Oh shit. Fuck! It's when you get sent to an... I'm not sure why I say another fantasy world. But to my understanding, Isekai is when you get sent to a fantasy world. Yes. That's my understanding. I'm not an expert on it, but yes. That is my understanding. I think part of it is that you get sent to a fantasy world, and you are the main character. I think that being the main character is part of the isekai thing, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So don't quote me on that. Interested? Ow. Religious, you can be a cleric. If you play an instrument, you can be a bard. Oh, actually, I don't like that. No. As a general rule, that's not something that I like. A role-playing game lets you actually get out of what you can do yourself. It lets you immerse yourself into a what-if scenario. Then again, you're talking about an isekai campaign, and never mind. If it's specifically for an isekai campaign, that actually does make sense. So I take that back. In general, I wouldn't like that idea, but if that is the actual theme, that it's an isekai campaign, no, that actually works. But remember that sometimes the isekai campaign does not mean the person who the isekai person doesn't necessarily know what the hell they're doing. They know a lot about the setting, but they don't actually know about the class that they're being told to do. Ow. Roll perception, you can steal the DM's phone without them noticing for 30 seconds. Oh dear lord. Now that is really bringing real life into it. Oh, I beat the DM in a staring contest every day. Ow. Ouchie. If you want to be a warlock, then you have to be in debt to someone. Okay. I think I'm just going to run by this guy, frankly. Let's see how that works. Here's how I wouldn't make the first to win the D&D. Fuck you. Well, that's also the way to no longer play the game. Because if the DM says fuck you, there's a good chance you're no longer playing the game. Just saying. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run like the wind. I'm just gonna say fuck this fight. Whee! Which is something that people forget about Dark Souls games. Fuck this fight is always an option. Well, not always the option, but it is often an option. I mean, it's not like I haven't beaten that guy. I have. There we go. I love referring to IRL movies as plays and IRL actors using as bards in DD. That's cool. Okay, going down. Whee! Whap whap. Okay, I want to check something. Okay, so now I have a way to heal Torrent. If someone says, "Oh my God, this is just like insert film here," I'll be like, "Oh my God, that's my favorite play. I love that Bard Ryan Reynolds who played the protagonist." Okay. Whee! If each D&D round is 6 seconds, then can I hire 1,000 civilians and have each of them pass the spear to the next person in line? Yeah, I mean, that is one of the things that, and honestly, that is one of the things that is on the DM to actually say bullshit. That's why the DM is there. The DM is there to call bullshit when somebody tries to pull stuff like that. That is why the DM is there. The DM says, yeah, we know that the rules say that, but now we are going to be talking about reality. And no, that's not happening. The DM is actually is kind of like it's actually exactly like a judge. Yeah. If you have a DM that says go right ahead, then go ahead. Just saying. If your DM says go ahead, I say do it. If there isn't a rule, don't obey it. But the DM is specifically there to be the not just a mechanical automaton going yes, no, yes, no. If there's the rules, they're also there to go, oh fuck you. With my 900, probably not. But yeah. Ow. Ouch. I'll play $1 and pay $1 per second, and job's only 6 seconds long. Approximate time. Oh. With problems like that, I need more than that. By the way, would you like to see me attempt to for 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 6 minutes? I'd give serious thought to that. $1 per? No. $1,000 per? I would think about it. Yeah, I would. I would say yeah. Even if that got me banned off of YouTube and everything, as long as I got the $1 million, sure. Then I will take that $1 million and I will invest it, and then the proceeds from investing it will go along with my actual job, and I will be set for life. Do we have a deal? Unfortunately, I don't think you have the money to actually follow through. If there was theoretically a cryptocurrency that was raising a lot, like Bitcoin a while back, couldn't you buy like 3 coins when you know it's growing really fast and cash out the very next day? Yes, you could. Or you could buy it while it's growing really fast, and then everyone else cashed out 20 minutes before you did, and then it crashed, and then you'd lose over almost everything that you put in. You aren't wrong in the possibility, but you are gambling when you do it. If I could go back just a few years, what would I do? I'd tell myself to invest in Bitcoin. That's what I would do. But I did not expect that to happen. But for everyone you hear that's made themselves millionaires off of Bitcoin, there's almost certainly multiple people who put their savings into it and have been left destitute because of it. Yeah. So yeah, if I could go back and tell myself what to do, that's what I do. But if all of us could, if I were to to know that 10,000 people were to go back and make similar decisions, I would probably choose something else. Because a lot of people would choose that, and then that exact same thing I just mentioned would apply. I would try to find something that was really that was really cheap at that moment in time, that then jumped up. Yeah, it's worth about $50,000 a coin right now. You're right. I have the Robinhood app because I actually invest in other stuff. So yeah, I've seen that just fine. Okay, cool. There you go. Howie. Hello. So yeah, right now I'm just looking around because I'm not sure where I am. That is also part of the Elden Ring mythos. Oh hey, green. There's green stuff. We're outside. How are we outside? Oh, hi. Kaboom. I got hit by a mosquito, but I get the big ass guy from me, so whoa. Hide and seek. Her showed me all of her different products she bought and stuff. Water bullying her dad and her curling my hair. Okay. I mean, that's fine. Come on. This guy just healed my flasks. Raw, bro. Okay. So, what is British cuisine? I always hear about just how terrible British cuisine is, how British food is. But what is British food? What is British cuisine? I'm not even. I'm not judging. I'm just asking. Today I found out that somebody was claiming mac and cheese as British cuisine, and in their proof of it being British cuisine for mac and cheese, their very proof said that it came back to Britain and Italy. So. I don't even know. I hear tons of shit about how America doesn't have, that doesn't have traditional food, and
Okay, that's fine. But what does Britain have? That's the question I ask. America seems to be like, hey, we'll take everyone else's shit, and then we're gonna make it. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. You disagree with people saying that we don't have traditional cuisine? I'm curious then to what you think is traditional cuisine for America. Part of the reason why I question that is that America is so freaking large. If you were to ask me about a particular state or like a cluster of states in a in one of the areas, I'll tell you what what might be traditional for them. But for America in total, it's I would have a hard time saying what is American cuisine. Barbecue. Barbecue, thank you. I didn't even think about that. I think barbecue might actually be an American thing. I'm not sure. They might not have originated. That might be the thing. A lot of things in America is that we didn't create it, but we made it great. If that makes any sense. That makes sense. Yeah. And since America is very much a settled area, yeah, I'll, tons of our stuff came from other areas, and there's a reason why the melting pot is used as the analogy for America. And things got good in the melting pot. Okay, so right now you're gonna have to deal with me just doing a little bit of farming because I don't want to lose my runes, and then I'm gonna show you what millennia is. Millennia, I mean. This is the cheat area. If you've ever heard of where people go to cheat to get runes, this is the area. Because you hit this guy, he gets upset, and he runs off cliff. And early on, and there's a way to get here early on, and those 10,000 runes can be multiple levels per shot. France perfected the croissant, but it originated in Austria. Italy perfected pasta / noodles, but it originated in Eastern Asia. America perfected burgers, but they originated in Belgium. Wait, they originated in Belgium? Wait, what are you saying? They originated in Belgium. Is that true about burgers? Is that true? I need to know. Ah, damn it. The reason why I need to know about Belgium is that I am actually a 50% Belgium. I'm like 50% everything else. but on one side, on one side I am it's 100% Belgium on one side. The other side is everywhere else. Of course, they're not named after ham. French fries. Now, what I use this farming spot for is I don't like losing large amounts of runes. So, well, so before I go after something that I know is going to be really hard, I'll come over here and I'll just get myself to the next level, and then I'll go. Yeah. So I have a golden great shield plus 23. It's got guard boost 77. And the thing is that it is 7 pounds lighter, which is actually significant. Yeah, American is made fries and burgers. Absolute godsend, but they didn't originate in Germany. They both originate in Germany and Belgium. I mean, of course they did. Just when you're saying that it originated in Belgium, I was like, wait, what? So yeah, need to hit it 2 more times. I heard some old white guy the other day say that Europeans should thank the USA for inventing lots of food like tacos, burritos, and pizza. Oh God, tacos, burritos, and pizza. Oh my. Okay, I'm gonna hit it one more time. And then I was thinking that you might like to see me go crack my head against Melania. I am going to have my ass kicked, by the way, just to be clear. You really thought you guys made the whole concept of pizza. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and by the way, something that I did not point out, I actually have gotten a lightweight weapon that I've gotten up to to the highest level of it. So I may use that too. Oh, I am exceptionally bad at geography. There's a massive stereotype of Americans being bad at geography. Here's the thing. I can't fight against that because I am exceptionally bad at geography. And what I will tell you on that might actually help us there is that at, there's a lot of people around me who laugh at me for how bad I am. Does that make any sense? I'm really bad at it. And there's a lot of people around me in America who are insanely better at it than I am. So my bad example is actually not the average. I can tell you for certain that my bad example is not the average in America. I have been throughout my entire life laughed at for how bad I am at geography. So at the very least, my bad example shows that I'm not as bad as everybody else. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? I loved Carmen Sandiego games. I sucked at Where in the World. I was great at Where in Time. Yeah. And I have actually seen, other than Hawaii, I have seen in all of the United States. The way that I stated is that I have been to the 49 continental United States, and I've been to all the provinces and all the territories in Canada, and I have briefly visited Mexico. So, when people say, "But you've only been to America," I've been to the equivalent of your entire fucking European Union. You know what I mean? I mean, it's one country, but I've been all over the place. So yeah, you wanted to see Melania? I will show you Melania. Get ready. I'm gonna die real fast. I forget which room is the one right next to it, but I think it's Erdtree Roots. This is the one. This is literally the one boss that I need. Okay, to be completely accurate, first time that I was playing, I needed help for two bosses. That first boss that I needed help with that time, I decimated with this character. So I'm going to say this is the one boss that I actually needed help from another physical person. Not a summon. I use summons all the time, but there's a difference between summoning an NPC that's part of the game and summoning a friend. Or just summoning someone random. There's a difference. Millennia is the only boss I've needed that for. This build, this character has wiped out the need that I had for the one other boss. So yeah, this is the only boss that I have needed help to beat. And you can see it kick my ass. They say you've only been to America, like my brother in Christ. North America alone needs multiple hundreds of times thousands than your biggest city. Stop wanting and go on holiday. Why, thank you. And with Yellowstone, the West Coast, the Midwest, Hawaii, Alaska, New York, Texas, and Vegas, and Florida, you don't need to have the USA to see stuff we need to travel across continent for. Yeah, and I get that, and I would still like to see Europe. Don't get me wrong, but I do get a little defensive when someone says you've only seen America, and I'm like, yeah, but I've seen all of it. My favorite national park in America, by the way, is Utah's Arches National Park. Looking at the natural made arches in Arches as National Park in Utah is amazing. And now, get ready to watch this as I get my ass kicked. Hi, Millennia. Come on. Think of Canada and Mexico have such a melted too before you complain people like Ned have only been to America. Exactly. I've also been to both sides of the Niagara Falls, both the Canadian and the American sides. There's been beautiful things all over the place. I appreciate it. And I never actually even asked to be defended, to be honest. To be fair, I should say. Ow. Come on. Let's see how this goes. I just beat Millennia. What the fuck just happened? I just beat Millennia. I just beat her? Did I seriously just beat her? My jaw is dropping right now.
Wait.
And I just did this on stream. No one can claim I didn't. You don't know how many times, how long. Oh shit. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. One sec.
Nope.
Scarlet bloom flowers once more.
Nope. Never mind. Never mind. This is how long it's been. No, never mind. My bad. This is how long it's been. I forgot that she did this.
It's true.
This is... Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, I'm dead.
Now, rot.
Never mind. Never mind. I'm just fucking dead. It is badass, and this is why it's like, oh god. Yes. I had forgotten. It's been a long time, sorry. I was just like, I won. Oh. It was, oh shit, never mind. I'm remembering this now. And people bitch about Shadow of the Erdtree just suddenly being hard. And I don't intend to make this the let's beat Melania stream, but I am gonna give her a few tries. Ta-da! We are in round 2, biatch! But being able to get in round 2 without that much big of a deal is a lot of times a big deal. Ow! And I now have Scarlet Rot. Flame Cleanse me. I actually have the spell to actually heal that. Come on. Ah! One sec. I just had to tell my wife that I'm actually fighting her right now. So yeah, as I say, when fighting something like this, again, again. No, if I come to the conclusion that it's just not going to happen, I will back away. Like I was saying, that the people in Shadow of the Erdtree weren't doing. But until then, it's going to be again, again. Oh no, she seems like gonna do something stupid. I mean, she knows me. She's my wife. She knows I'm gonna do stupid shit. She also knows that sometimes when I do something stupid, it actually occasionally ends up coming off awesome. I'm gonna look at some spells though for right now. I'm gonna do something that would have no chance of working. Aha! I know how to spell out my crush. Well, actually, there's sometimes the benefit of asking someone who doesn't know what the fuck's going on, and they go, "Have you thought about this?" And they go, "Wait, fuck, no, that's a really good idea." That happens. Anyone who says that doesn't understand real life. There we go again. Damn! She just impaled me. Actually, I'm kind of looking at some of the Golden Order things that have talked about healing yourself or helping your party members. I'm kind of considering looking at those right now.
Gonna do something that would have no chance. Ah, let's go, my crush. Yeah, but them, I'm already in my crush teams. Haha. Ah. And as long as that bloom is in play, I think it's damaging.
Let your flesh be consumed
Ow.
by the scarlet rot.
Oscar woke up from his dreams and went back to his sad and depressing reality, where he only liked you platonically. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm taking the crossbow off. Okay, so Lionel's helm is the heaviest thing of everything. Other than the Helm of Solitude. Helm of Solitude. One sec. I'm just gonna put on the Solitude stuff and see what that does. Because that's my heaviest armor. And I feel the need to take a look at what her actual weaknesses are. And this is not under the rules of my first playthrough. My first playthrough was I didn't do any of this shit. But right now, oh, she is weak to fire. So the anvil is probably actually a really good idea. So yeah, never mind. Fire is probably a really good idea. I just kind of want to make sure. But let's take the Blessed Dew Talisman off. Okay, for the moment, I'm gonna put this talisman on. Guard boost 82 versus 77. I need one more Smith and Stone to 8.
and then with that, I can bring it all the way up. One sec. One sec. Yeah. And yes, I am actually looking right now. Okay, one sec. Okay, so it's down here. Brr. Okay, looks like there is a breakable stone here, so I gotta go to here. How the fuck is someone who's literally on fire weak to fire? For her, she's not actually on fire. At least that's not how I'm looking at it. She is on blood fire. Her shit is that she is she's got scarlet rot, which also has which is also red. Now there are some enemies that actually fits with what you're saying. I don't think that that's her case though. But also sometimes there are some enemies that are weak to the exact same thing that they throw out. Love games like Hades and dungeons that have procedurally generated levels with character building and boss fights. Okay. How do you feel about Diablo, out of curiosity? I love Diablo, by the way. Awesome. Oh god, the mobile Diablo game. Don't you have phone? But yeah. I've been playing in Diablo since the very first one came out. I actually have memories of playing it in my college lab.
Ah, hitting him in his nuts. Or I could have tried to go around to find the weak point, but... Meh. Oh dear lord, yeah. To max out the character, only to not be able to find anyone to play it. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I heard about that. That was just insane. That was just nuts. Okay, coming back over this way. Okay, look at this little graveyard I've just left behind me. Uh-huh. What's my opinion on mobile games? They exist. I need to. I need the question to be a little bit more specific than that. What is my opinion on console games? There are console games that are good. There are console games that are shit. That's the thing. Now, mobile games in general, mobile games have a lot more shit going on them than other games do. But there are some mobile games that are actually good. But trying to shoehorn a game like Diablo into a mobile game, that ain't good. My opinion on that is just unless you're going to try to do an exceptional job, don't do it. You could. There are ways to make it good. Don't get that wrong. Don't get that twisted. But unless you're really good at what you're doing, don't do it. Raid Shadow Legends. Never tried it. Don't know. It might be good. And for the most part, mobile games, in my opinion, are, at least for a real gamer, nah. Let's get to work on quibbling about what that means. But if you're a real gamer, you can get some mobile games that can tide you by while you're not home or not able to set up your laptop or whatever, and it's still fun. But your mobile game being as good as your actual console or your PC, unlikely. Possible, but unlikely. I don't know how companies think they can shoehorn a console, an MMORPG or action game into a 5-inch display, to be honest. Yeah. And the companies are not thinking about that. They are, what they are thinking is, and this is why I was wanting you to make the question a little bit more or specific. In this case, no, that isn't what they're thinking. What they're thinking is that they're going to somehow get the wide moms, the people who don't play games except on their phones. That they think that they're going to somehow grow their base by making their games more accessible. At least that's what I think that they're doing. But for all those people that they get to play Diablo Infinite on their phone, how many of them are going to then get a computer that can run it? How many of them are going to get a console that can play it? I would say it's less than 5% of the people of the new people that they get it playing Diablo Immortal to actually migrate to their actual games. That's my opinion. Hello. Oh shit! I jumped up on a stream and it killed me. I think that's the first time I've ever actually died in this game for jumping up on one of those things. Oops. Also, first time I didn't really pay any attention to which way I was looking when I did it, so I suppose my bad. Well, anyway, I was intending to go along the actual river, so I'm just gonna say, fuck the runes that I would have gotten. There you go. Come on. You won? Cool. Okay, keep on going this way. Okay. Oh, that's way down there. But again, that should be down through there. So yeah. Okay, what's going on? I just heard something. Something's going nuts. Okay. Oh, this looks like it might be like a dam sort of situation. And hey, how's it going? Nope, no problem at all. How dare you practice hygiene? How dare you? You're not allowed to practice hygiene here. What's up with that? Yeah, I want to go a lot further down here. So, oop, yeah. And I'm gonna go over to this way because this side is certainly on the lower side, on the lower end. Ow. Can't take it down too much more seriously. As my hygienist news that I need braces because my teeth grew slightly crooked backwards, and it was going to be 4,000 pounds. Ow. Unless you get them cleaned in 90 days. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing. Which case is on the National Health Service. And not to get political, but that kind of sounds like a really bad thing to want to have happen. Everyone, people like to say that it's all free with that, but that also sounds like they choose the cheapest thing, and then you have to wait forever. But I don't know. But every time I see people bitch about the American healthcare, which I understand that to a degree, when I'm shown the other things that we could have, I'm like, is that really better? Okay, I'm about to try something that's a little bit different from what anyone has seen me do on my channel, because everyone sees me do the colossal weapons and stuff. So I understand that. But I've never actually tried a whip before. And I have a whip that I've actually upgraded to plus 10. Yep, our healthcare is great when you can actually get it. There are incredibly long waiting times, and trans people have to wait like 20 years to undergo it, undergo HRT, and you could be on the waiting list for surgery for multiple months. Yeah. So let's see what happens when I try using the whip that I've gotten. Giant sprayed. Strength and faith are its main things, with dexterity being in this. Sometimes you have to wait 2 weeks to book a simple checkup if you're feeling bad. Yeah. Gonna try something. Let's see how this goes. Okay, and now I'm suddenly at a light load. See what happens. And that's with me having a great shield here, by the way. No, actually, it makes sense to a degree. Now, if for saying that, how do you not hold it up to block? I understand that. I understand what you're saying there, but how? Let's say this is the wolf crest, not the wolf crest shield. And say, where's one of the ones that requires an? Okay, it looks like none of my shields currently actually have that requirement. Oh, actually, no, never mind. The wolf. Ah, here we go. The silver mirror shield. There we go. And the reason why you would need to have intelligence to wield this is that it would be that. And if something's hitting it, no, you don't need anything to. You don't need intelligence to stop something physical from getting through. But the intelligence requirement has to do with the fact that it's got a really high magic negation, and that would be because you are actually channeling as you're blocking with it. The magic hits it, and you're actually channeling your own understanding of magic into the shield. That would be the reason why. Yeah, impact. That's physical. Impact is physical. Magic hitting it, fire hitting it, lightning hitting it, holy hitting it, those aren't physical. Those are things that are coming at it that are not physical. A lot of shields don't have that requirement, admittedly. Like here, with the shield I'm using, Magic 57. as opposed to Magic 63. But the golden great shield, it's built in a way with the alloys inside of it to negate the stuff. But you have something like a mirror shield. The stuff that makes it doesn't necessarily have to do with what it makes it. It has to do with what you can channel into it. And something like the silver mirror shield really seems to me like an item that is made to allow you to actually channel into it. And notice that its magic negation is up to 89%, whereas the Golden Great Shield at plus 23, I might add, is at 57%. So we're talking 90% negation. 100%, 100 means that it means 100% of physical damage. That's what it means. These numbers are percentages. Those numbers are percentages. So that's part of why I always choose things like this. It's 100% down. It's 100%. No, they don't. Let me see here. Nope, they really don't. Let me see here. I think I'm. Oh, one sec. I am not at a grace right now. I think I've stored most of those other shields, but yeah, a lot of shields will protect like 90% of physical, 80% physical, and early great shields will actually prevent like 90% of physical, but give you a really high guard boost. And in this game, what guard boost means is that's and the higher the guard boost, the less stamina you lose when you block an attack. And that's why I like using great shields, because great shields tend to have the highest of those guard boosts. So even if you don't lose, even if you're not protected against 100% of something, if your guard boost is high enough, you can still just kind of tank it. Hey, even if you weren't still in the tutorial, if you didn't, if you're not actually looking at the websites and stuff, you're still guessing. I beat the original Dark Souls 1 without looking at anything, and I was still guessing. And then when I looked at a lot of stuff, I was like, "Oh, that's cool." So yeah. Okay, and now since I was just kind of wandering, because I was talking while doing that, I'm gonna go back that way. I kind of hope that I made sense while explaining that, though. And and if you're actually getting ready to play it, here is something for you to have it in your calculator. Elden Ring, 30% or below, you're going to be on light load. 70% and to 30%, you're going to be in medium. 70% to 100%, you're going to be on heavy. And the main thing that the loads do has to do with roll. Watch this roll. Boink, 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 boink. Now, I'm going to put on something a lot heavier just for a moment, so that I am in heavy, so I am in medium load. Look at this. This is called a medium roll. And now I'm in heavy load. Look at this. This is heavy load. I don't know what to trust with all this knowledge lies below, and try jumping. And most recently, don't bother rolling, just run out of the way bullshit. Well, the knowledge lies below, and try jumping. Ignore the stuff about the knowledge lies below and try jumping. I mean, don't fully ignore it. When you see someone says knowledge lies below, what you do is you actually don't go jumping. Walk to the edge and look down. See if there is a ledge below you. That's what you should do. That is what I'm going to say there. Try jumping. If someone says try jumping, I mean, walk to the edge and look. But if you see try jumping, you should expect that you're going to be seeing other people jumping off the fucking cliff. And don't bother rolling, just run out of the way. Don't bother rolling, just run out of the way. Well, that depends on your build. This thing lets you, even heavy roll is what works in Dark Souls. Be clear what you mean by it, because I have multiple comments there. What do you mean by it? The trolling? My opinion is, and this is something that I was actually saying earlier, I think that the trolling actually... Oh. Yeah. Oh, there's trolls. There's trolls in all FromSoft. Do not ever think otherwise. But I have noticed less trolling in Elden Ring than I've noticed in the Souls games. That's something that I was trying to point out earlier, which I thought was kind of interesting. It feels to me like there is actually less trolling than there was then. So, I have the Giant Sword Braid equipped right now. And hi, Jason. And I am trying something a little bit different than I normally do, because I actually have the Giant Sword Braid, which is a light weapon, but it still does a lot of damage. I thought that I would see how well I can do with that. Hey. And this would probably go a lot better if I actually looked at the exact things that I was wearing, but as it is, you know what? I'm still gonna give this a try. At this, I'm actually at a light load. Haha. I have a whip. I have no experience with this whip, just so everyone's clear. And it's one of those things where I was wanting to kind of try using the whip. I'm like, I never had a build that could use one, but then this whip is actually strength and base based. Ow. I died. My dexterity builds typically involve using spears. Just so everyone can be clear. When I talk about, I do dex builds. I'm not talking about a whip. I've never used a whip. This is my first time I'm trying. Just want to point that out. This is my first time using a whip, and I've always kind of wanted to try using a whip. Ow. And I seriously consider going back to my regular build. Or stopping and looking a lot closer on how to make a light weapons and armor. You know what I mean? Ow, fuck. Ow. Okay, I think that for now, I'm gonna put my regular weapon back up. Yeah. I mean, I just got schooled. I'll admit that. Yep, I do. Hamster, right here, the heavy giant crusher is is the traditional hamster weapon. Because I joked about using him as a weapon originally. And I could have the Eiffel hammer, that, and this great shield up, all at the same time, and still be medium load. There we go. No, I got no problem with this. Bonk. Wanted a sandwich yesterday, but it was out of bread, so I just ate an 8-sandwich Philly. It's like sliced sandwich. That's fine, as long as you got the fillings. I don't think that. I think that many people have done that. So, still want to go towards 2, which is that direction. Uh-huh. And if I just lost my steed with nothing to show, that means, yep, that means I'm being invaded. Tarnished Eater. Well, let's see what I can do about that. Got him. Nah. Which means that I can make my Uber shield get to the top level. And it looks like I've already got what I needed, but I still want to get this over here. Not sure why there's the light right there. And there we go right there. Need something to actually whack that for me. There we go. Oh, a great worm. Hi. Ah. Yeah, oh, giant worm. And I've got to go back down there, but also, I just got what I needed, I think. Or, actually, no, did I not? I think I got what I needed. Because, never mind, I already got that up there. Yep, go to bed. Go to bed. And thank you for being here. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, I still need one more, or Citizen Stone 8. That, which is what I was looking for, I think. No, I need to look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Missing 3, but I can buy 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. Missing 8. Eh. And have a good day. And I might end the stream for now. Not sure, but yeah, I might. So I'm just gonna end this for now. So